Liberal Party is ready to assist Senator Laila de Lima in exhausting all possible legal remedies in her drug cases. Joyce Balancho will tell us why.
The Liberal Party or LP will continue to show its support to Senator Laila de Lima as she faces her cases in relation to the illegal drug trade in the New Bilibid prisons. According to LP President Senator Francis Pangilinan, the Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court erred in issuing a warrant of arrest because it has no jurisdiction over de Lima's cases and there was no sufficient evidence on the complaint. Even former President Benigno Aquino III has expressed concern over Senator de Lima's safety after being arrested.
Well, nagkausap kami kanina umaga. Siyempre, concerned din siya sa kaligtasan ng ating ni Senator Laila. Nag-aalala siya, siyempre, dahil ang sa kanya kini-question din niya, no? Bakit ganito ang naging resulta ng korte na na-issue yung warrant.
Vice President Leni Robredo says de Lima's arrest is a clear case of political harassment. She also urges the public to be vigilant on the administration's tendencies to abuse the criminal justice system to silence the critics of the president. Senator Risa Hontiveros, on the other hand, says this is a proof that the country is going back to authoritarian rule. This highlights the slow death of democracy and rule of law, according to her. Senator Bam Aquino laments how the administration railroaded the rules and processes just for the purpose of political vendetta. Another staunch critic of the president, Senator Antonio Trillanes IV, believes this sends a message on what can happen to the critics of the administration. He says because of this, he is even more motivated to expose the true character of the president. Meanwhile, Senator Pangilinan assures de Lima that the Liberal Party will assist her in all possible legal remedies as they believe this is persecution by those who have axe to grind against her.
Senator Laila, hindi tulad ng ibang high profile na mga sabihin na nating accused dahil marami siyang pinakulong. Maraming galit at nais maghiganti kung maaari. Kaya yung kanyang seguridad at yung kaligtasan niya pangunahing concern.
Before surrendering to arresting authorities, de Lima faced the Senate media earlier and maintained her innocence. She said, truth will prevail in the end.
Kung sa tingin po nila ay mapapatahimik po nila ako, kung sa tingin po nila ay hindi na po ako lalaban dun sa mga pinaglalaban ko, lalo na sa katotohanan, sa katarungan, laban sa mga araw-araw na pagpatay at mga iba pa na mga panggigipit, paniniil nitong rehimen Duterte. Karangalan ko po na ako ay makulong dahil sa mga pinaglalaban ko po. Ipagdasal nyo lang po ako.
Joyce Balancho, UNTV News and Rescue, Senate of the Philippines.
Vice President Leni Robredo attended a forum in the University of the Philippines that aims to commemorate the People Power Revolution. In her speech, the Vice President questioned what she calls as the rush arrest of Senator Laila de Lima. Nel Maribuhok is in Quezon City to tell us why live. Yes, Nel, go ahead.
Darlene, Vice President Leni Robredo this afternoon expressed her support to Senator Laila de Lima, who is now detained at the PNP Custodial Center in Camp Crame. In her speech during a program at the University of the Philippines to commemorate the People Power Revolution, the chairperson of the Liberal Party questioned the rush arrest of her party-mate senator.
Was she to be taken under cover of darkness? And to what end and why the rush? We do not know. The brave senator who dared begin a probe on the president's drug war prepared herself and said she will continue the fight. So this morning, the nation woke up to a worrying scene. A senator and a staunch critic of the president was escorted into police custody. The message was loud and clear. Anyone who dares speak dissent is not safe.
The Vice President also calls on President Rodrigo Duterte to focus on other problems of the country such as poverty and unemployment instead of focusing on war on drugs. VP Robredo with the Liberal Party officials and former lawmakers like former Congressman Erin Tanyada and Neil Tupas attended the forum to commemorate the EDSA People Power Revolution. Darlene?
Thank you, Nel. And that's Nel Maribuhok reporting live from Quezon City. Binyan City Representative Marilyn Len Alonte Nagyat denies the accusations of Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre that she offered 100 million pesos to high-profile inmates to retract their statement in favor of Senator Laila de Lima. Rosalie Cos will tell us why.
Congresswoman Marlene Alonte of Laguna was quick to deny the allegations of Justice Secretary Vitaliano Aguirre II that she was among those who offered 100 million peso bribe to high-profile inmates in exchange for reversing their statement in favor of Senator Laila de Lima. She says she will never participate in any wrongful act. Alonte says she is puzzled as to how and why she was implicated in the controversy when she is not close to Senator De Lima and Madrigal.
I categorically deny the insinuations about my involvement in the so-called bribe or offer to believed inmates to recant their testimonies against Senator Laila de Lima. I have no knowledge of the said acts.
Aside from Alonte, Aguirre also pointed to former Senator Jambi Madrigal as those behind the bribery attempt. Aguirre says Jambi Madrigal is the cousin of a certain Lalaine Madrigal Martinez who told him about the attempted bribery. Lalaine is the wife of one of the inmates inside the AFP Custodial Center. Congresswoman Alonte stresses that she is not close to De Lima and former Senator Madrigal.
Siguro nga ho, baka ho tama yung kanilang intel na may nangyaring ganung tawagan, pero sinisigurado ko ho sa inyo, hindi ho ako yun. Sana man lang nag-imbestiga, nag-double check po sila.
Alonte was a member of the Liberal Party during the last elections, but she shifted to the PDP laban when President Rodrigo Duterte won the presidential race. Meanwhile, Madrigal said in a statement that Secretary Aguirre's allegations are baseless, malicious, and are outright lies. She also denied knowing Lalaine Madrigal Martinez, who is believed to be the wife of convicted kidnapper and drug lord Noel Martinez. Madrigal is currently out of the country. Rosalie Cos, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.
Next on Y News. The Commission on Higher Education clarifies exemption from the issued moratorium suspending educational tours in colleges and universities.
And some transport groups are set to hold a protest on Monday against the impending phase-out of old jeepney units.
Y News will be right back. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources has presented today the documents containing the result of the mining audit conducted by the agency, which are now ready for review. Ray Pelayo will tell us why.
The Department of Environment and Natural Resources has presented today the bulk of documents containing the department's mining audit report. From these documents, Secretary Gina Lopez based her decisions in closing 23 mining operations and suspending 5 others. Four of the violations listed is that most of the mines are located near watersheds, which also prompted the department to cancel the 75 mineral production sharing agreement even before they operate. 5 teams from the Mineral Industry Coordinating Council, or MICC, will be reviewing the documents in 3 months' time starting in March. Yusek Ipat Luna says it is to prove that they are transparent when it comes to their auditing.
Nakakainis lang kasi yung hindi daw transparent, no? Ang hirap-hirap kasi ibigay sa inyo na ang transparency kapag ganyang ka-voluminous yung documents.
Meanwhile, DENR also issued a show cause order to the 22 mining operations for violation of RA 7942 on the implementation of final rehabilitation and decommissioning fund. The funds were supposed to be used in developing the mined areas. Secretary Gina Lopez stands in her decisions, which she claims as constitutional and most especially that she is supported by President Rodrigo Duterte.
He said, I agree with you. And he said, don't worry, you're my cabinet secretary and naniniwala din ako na hindi dapat imina yung watersheds.
Frey Pilayo, UNTV News and Rescue, Quezon City.